Good morning, guys. Good morning. This is Rosa from Rosa's Resources, aka Sharon. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are having an amazing morning, evening, afternoon, no matter where you are in the world. As I'm driving, in the morning you are so clear. Your head have you're so clear. The downloads are coming in, and you're open to God. Is what I'm saying when I said clear. So the thoughts are coming in. You're meditating in the morning and just thinking. So as I'm thinking, as I'm driving, because sometimes I like to ride in silence. Excuse me, guys. I'm heading to Long Island. I would like to ask you guys, how do you feel when coming out of narcissistic abuse? Do you guys trust the next person that you meet? Do you trust the next person that you meet? Are you trusting again? And sometimes, like in my case, I'm a really, really nice, wonderful person, but I don't know how to let go fully. I don't, and I don't want to. Because when you meet a narcissist, you never know that people like that exist, right? Like, people lie, people are deceptive, but you never know that people just will lie each and every day for no reason, be around you, pretend, like a con artist. If you guys been in a narcissistic relationship, you know what I mean, and I hope you guys really never experience them, but we will, because they're everywhere. So when you meet a person, you got to use your discernment. You got to test that spirit by the spirit. But sometimes, even as good as you are in that narrow hole, someone will seep in. Okay. So it's crazy out here. It's crazy how people love lies. People believe the lies, but they won't believe the truth. It's really, really, the signals, the messages are all twisted out here. And it's really a scary place in this world right now. It really, really is. Because even though people say they trust you, they don't fully trust you, they don't fully commit. It's always in the back of their mind where somebody's always waiting for the deceit. And we can't live like that. We really can't. We shouldn't live like that. Guys, before you meet the narcissist, you were a whole different person. And after the abuse, you're a whole different person as well. I hope you are. I hope you don't go back into the same pattern of behavior, being a people pleaser, blah, blah, blah. Guys, you want to help people, but you got to be really leery out here. You really got to take your time. Don't let people rush you. This is what I'm talking about after narcissistic abuse, and trusting people and trying to trust your gut. Because people are really good con artists out here, so you just got to be careful. So my question to you guys is, after the narcissistic abuse, how do you feel? Are you trusting people? Are you skeptical? Are you letting people in? Same questions. Or are you just feeling like you want to be alone for the rest of your life? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. You just got to go in a little, I feel like you just got to go in a little different, You got to go in a little different. You got to guard. At the end of the day, that's the whole thing. You got to guard your heart. What you mean by guarding your heart? Take baby steps. Yield, baby, yield. Guys, when you're coming on the highway, just don't come swinging on the highway. Slow it down. The person that's driving in the right lane has the right of way. A lot of people don't know this. That's a perfect example of trusting your gut. Because when you see that person coming from the side view, the peripheral, on the right, trust your gut. They're either going to slow down or they're going to just come swinging on the highway. And that was a person trying to come into your life. He was coming fast. You got to slow it down. Okay? Perfect example. I really just want to come on here this morning. I was just thinking, sometimes you meet people that you really want to help. You really want to just let your heart open and be free. But again, guys, we all have to guard our hearts. Take it slow. Because you're so open as an empath. You want to help everybody. But it's not wise. It's not. Sometimes, guys, people come with their pity, sorry stories. People really need help and you want to help them, but listen, as far as I'm concerned these days, everybody needs to help themselves. I know it sounds bad and I know it sounds selfish, but you just gotta be careful out here. For real, for real. That would be my suggestion. And you know, for us to even teach the children too, you know, safe touch, stuff like that. We're supposed to be teaching the children to touch people, but to trust people, but how can they really trust people when some of the police officers, people are human, right? So no matter what suit and what title they have, they are flawed. You understand? Even us, we're not perfect. We all have flaws, don't get me wrong. But the deception and you want to be sneaky and hurt people maliciously, lying, cheating, conniving, murdering, all these things, guys. People in your circle, they say that they're your friend because remember, these people study you, they watch you. They don't talk much, they watch. When I say they watch you, they intensely watch you. They always want you to talk so they could listen, so they could see what's in your heart. You gotta guard your heart. No, you tell them, you talk, you say something. I want to get to know you. You know what I mean? Because people watch you. They watch your movements, how you move, how you walk, how you eat. People watch these little things about you. How you put on your makeup, how your mouth twists when you talk. Guys, people intensely watch you. They watch everything about you. You might think that this person, even your haters, you know, I think it's a form of envy. They watch you. They don't like you, but they got to watch you. They admire you they don't like you, but they admire you in the same breath, basically is what I'm saying. They like some of your qualities. They don't have those qualities, so they like some of your qualities, but they can't stand you. They like you and they can't stand you. Juxtaposed. They like you and they can't stand you at the same time. At the same time. An oxymoron, if you may. Well, traffic is not too bad this morning, guys. They like you and they hate you at the same time. If you guys like my video, make sure you subscribe to my channel. It's almost just a little house cleaning. You know, a little manners then. Have a little manners when you come over here. And my videos are not for everyone. So if you don't like it, you can put a thumbs down, thumbs up. It doesn't matter to me because that's not what I'm here for, the click and the likes. Here for if one person get the message, if one victim or one abuser get the message and perhaps think about it or something click, that's enough for me. You know what I mean? I'm not here for the clicks and the likes. If it happens, it happens. But at the end of the day, let's do some house cleaning, guys. Hit the subscription button. All right? We're not into the get-rich-quick scheme over here. All right? We don't like trickery. We don't like secrets over here, Rose's Resources. We like honesty, integrity, and loyalty. So hit that subscription button. Again, my content is not for everyone. Don't leave no nasty comments on my page because I will delete them Everybody is free to say what they want to say, but be respectful. It's called a dialogue. All right, we're all here to learn, but be respectful. We don't like disrespectful people. That's the problem with society. Everybody feels like they don't hold anyone anything, but we all one. Do you guys understand that? We are one unit. One person, president, king, whoever, sitting on the throne could destroy our whole life. One person in Wall Street, one person on the train could change your whole life. We all are connected. You ever been in a business meeting or a seminar, wherever you might be, and one person come in and change the entire environment? We all are connected. This is why we got to live better. We got to go in, guys. We got to go within. We have to go within ourselves. Okay? If everybody would take a time to reflect and go within, and watch their behavior, look in the mirror of their soul and really be honest with themselves. Get better with your health. Just get better. If there's a flaw about you that you know you don't lie, maybe you got a lying tongue, which God hates. God hates when you lie on your neighbor. God hates when you gossip. God hates that. Not talking about worldly law. And if you're a person that go around and just lie like that, you can change that. It's up to you. Nobody likes a liar. You know why it's dangerous to lie, guys? As we talk about trust. You might live with somebody. It might be your kids, your boss, whoever. Oh yeah. Everybody. People say they don't lie, but we tell little white lies on application and stuff like that. Yes, we lie. Right? But it's not a habit. You might lie to get out of a situation. You can say no if you want to. If you're honest with yourself, you tell little white lies. It's not a habit for some. But, yeah. We're just human. But when people, you have pathological liars that they lie. And people really, if you don't have discernment, you really think these people are telling you the truth. Because the sad thing about it, they believe their own truths. They believe them truths. Their lies are their truths. So this statement, when they say treat people the way you want to be treated, I hate that now. I was looking into that statement the other day. Treat people, just think about it. Say it out loud, guys. Treat people the way you want to be treated. This is why I said everything that we learn, we have to unlearn. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Yeah, but what if you treat yourself unkind? What if you treat and deceive people? What if you trick people? What if you're a con artist and you just lie unstoppable? I don't want that person treating me like that. Like how he treated himself. A person don't like themselves. How are they going to like me? You understand? A person hate themselves. A person is a coward and can't tell you, the truth to your face. I prefer an honest friend. I prefer someone that's going to tell me to my face whether it's going to hurt my feelings or not. Because a true friend will probably cool off for a day or whatever. Or, you're probably upset, but you'll look back into yourself and call the person and say, thank you. Thank you. Because you probably didn't even know you act like that. Because it's normal to you. So treat people the way you want to be treated. It's subjective. It is. Because if you treat yourself unkind, treat people the way you want to be treated. You don't take care of yourself. You don't give yourself self-love. None of that stuff. How could you love me? How could you take care of me? You cooking and you don't wash your rice. Stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? How could you treat me nice if you don't know how to treat yourself? Is what I'm saying. Okay, so you have some, when you're going to exit, guys, and you have some drivers that like to go all the way down and then try to come in. I cannot stand them. I can't stand them. Just like, those are what you call cheaters. I hate cheaters, whether they cheating on their relationship or cheating on a test Some people, even in a marathon, I've seen it. They come in the middle of the marathon running in there. I'm like, what? Like, cheaters, you do not win. You're a loser. If you're a cheater, you're a loser. You're not a winner. You're thinking you're winning. But honey, you know how this is all got to do with trust, first of all, guys. You know how when you're in a Broadway play and the curtain opens, that's when the light comes. When you draw the curtain, and it's like the light comes, and you're like, okay, everything that was happening in the secret place, now the light just came on. So you're coming out of the darkness with all that lie and all that secret. That's why I'm one of those people that don't like secrets. I don't like secret. I don't like surprise parties. I don't like secret. If somebody say, oh, this is in confidence, I understand. But if it's a secret, like if it's your business, that's different, right? That's being in a confidant. But if it's a secret where, okay, don't tell about whatever, whatever the secret is. I cannot stand people that keep secrets. People might not agree, but that's just not good. Secrets that could destroy people's lives. Don't bring me your secrets. I don't want to know. Like I always tell kids, right? One kid the other day in the park asked me for $1, and the kid didn't know that I know the parent. And I obviously went over to tell the parent that the kid was asking me for money in front of the kid, by the way, because you got to teach kids valuable lessons. Because I told the kid, like, if you ask me for something and say I'm a child molester, then I can ask you for something. Don't do that. So I hate secret. And the little girl said to me, "Oh, don't tell my mom." I said, "I am now that I'm really gonna tell her, because you don't keep secret people." She said, "That's our little secret." And you see that word? That's our little secret. It always trigger me, because that's what the child molester tell kids. So when I hear a kid saying that's our little secret, I said, we don't have any secrets, kids. We don't have any secrets. We don't have no secret at all. So those words, that's our little secret, it always triggers me, because I do not have secrets, because the child molester always said that's our little secret. There's no secrets between adults and children. There is no secrets. I don't care if it's your mother, your grandmother, whoever. No, it's a no for me. We don't have secret with kids. We do not. It's not our little secret. Nothing. There's no secret. And if any kids or teenager is listening to me and you ever hear that, tell your parent. And if you're a parent, that's code word to listen out for. Okay? Our little secret. Nothing. We have no secret with adults. And if you're an adult and you're saying that to a kid, stop. Stop it. Those are code words for predators. And if you want to keep it, if you're going to tell your kid, because you don't know, those are signs that the predators use. If anybody here got abused, you could write it down here if you ever heard that's our little secrets. Okay? And if you're a parent and you're telling your kid that's our little secret just because you think that's cute, or maybe you don't even realize that you got abused and you're saying it because of your abuser, stop saying those words. That's our little secret, because you're telling your kids that's our little secret, and the predator is going to tell them that's our little secret. And because you use those words to them, they're going to think that's normal, and it's not. And I'm telling you right now, who was discussing this? Oh, if you look on my page about the men getting abused, I have that's it in the title. The man getting abused story time, because I love to interview the men that get abused, sexually abused. You'll see that up there. I forgot where I was going with that, but yeah. Our little secrets. That's our little secret, Johnny. That's our little secret, Susie. Don't tell nobody. Shh. Nah. So in my videos, I put little tips here and there, just about my history. Because whatever bad happens to you guys, whatever bad happened to you in life, That's your ministry. God wants you to use your story to help others that's in captivity. Okay? It's in the same place that you were when you didn't know how to get out of that trauma. Okay? Yeah. When you did not know how to get out of that trauma. So make sure you guys hit that button for me. I hope you guys are having a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, and great night. I thank you guys, especially from Africa that's listening, Jamaica that's listening, all over the world, United States for sure. Again, I'm looking to get into some schools, whatever environment, conferences, to talk about these narcissistic relationship and these abuse, especially child abuse as well. Because I feel like a lot of parents don't know that the people that they're bringing into their homes are the ones that's molesting their children. Your sister, your brother. Okay? Those are the people that's molesting their kids. The people that you trust so much. It's funny and it's not funny, man. How people just blindly trust people. Blindly. And I say blindly, I mean blindly trust. So blindly. Just because you want to believe them so bad that sometimes you even shun your kids. The kids is trying to tell you something about this abuser, and you shun them. You tell them to shut up. The kid comes to you. The kids run to you, and the kid is trying to tell you something, and you tell the kid to shut up. No fussy, no good. When your kid run over anxiously to speak to you, listen. They're trying to tell you something. Just like God is trying to tell you something. God is trying to tell you something. You must listen to your kid. Just like when God is running to give you a message and he's pounding and knocking, listen to your kid. And for anybody listening to my video and think I'm talking about you, I'm not. This is just a download. There's nothing planned. There's just a download. Okay, that's just the conversation God wants me to have with you guys. And I'm not singling out anyone. When I come here and I say I'm sharing a story, I'm sharing a story. But I don't, no. If you're being convicted, it's because it's in your heart. And you must go and look in the mirror and change. We all should be self-aware, so take your time. Sometimes people could come and tell you about yourself, but you need to, when y'all wash your face in the morning or in the night and you're washing your face, just take the time to look at yourself. Some people don't even like looking. It's sad out here. It's really sad. I could go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Some people don't even like to look in the mirror at themselves. They'll put their makeup on, but I'm talking about washing your face. It's good to do with water, by the way. It's like a water. It's like a blessing. Wash your face. Leave the water on your face. Just look up and look in the mirror. I'm talking about taking a deep. If you could do it for 5 minutes, that would be great. But even 1 minute, start out with 1 minute every day, or at least once a week, and just look. I'm not talking about looking at your makeup, looking at your pimples. Take your eyes, look at yourself, and just go deep into the mirror and look at yourself. You'll be surprised. And then when you find out what you need to find out, you can leave it here. All right? When you find out what you need to find out from your soul, you leave it here. Okay? Again, I'm not talking about looking at your teeth, looking at your pimples. I need you to look at the mirror, look at your eyes, look, just be quiet, and just look like you're almost in a trance. Okay? You're almost in a trance. You gaze at yourself, go deep within. Okay? Do that for 1 minute or for 5 minutes or however long. But 1 minute should be the minimum. And then you come back and tell me You could drop it right here. If you're doing it already, drop it right here. What did you learn? What epiphany did you get? All right, guys? I thank you guys. Just leave me a subscription. If there's a subject you would like to talk about or a question that you have, please leave it here. I appreciate all of my wonderful rose petals. That's what you guys are. Dropping off of the flowers. So beautiful because you're shredding your old self and coming into your new, beautiful, highest self that you can be. All right? And that's why you need to gaze yourself in the mirror. Take your time. Correct what needs to correct. Get a journal and write down your plans for maybe next week, next month, next year. Now, we know that the journey in life, guys, people talk about manifest, but I really don't like that, because if you can manifest so good, right? I believe in God. You believe in whatever. I'm not here to tell you what to believe in, but what I'm saying is, if you can manifest so good, why you can't manifest debt for stop? Why you can't manifest hard time to stop? When you write down in your journal, or you plan in your life, right? You're planning your life and you hope it goes good, and I hope you're keeping a positive mind. But things could happen because there's always a curveball. We couldn't stop this big C, right? We couldn't stop the monkeypox. So that's what I'm saying. These things come. You might get it, you might not get it. You understand? Whatever's going on, war, stuff like that. Why don't they manifest those things away? Why don't you manifest those things away? These curveballs will come into our life. Again, we are not in control. As much as we think we are, we're not in control. Take it to God. Write it down. Work on yourself, because this is not the end. This world is not the end. A lot of people foolishly think that when you die, that's the end. But your flesh will die, but your spirit will move on. And I would hope, guys, that you think it's going to go to a good place, because you're not living a deceitful, wicked life. Okay? All right, guys, I got to go. Leave your comments.